icon and get your seats right on your phone. Well, folks, be here for our blanket giveaway today. Make sure to come to the next home game, everybody, because the first 15,000 of you through the gates will get your very own Phoenix Suns long sleeve t-shirt.
Visit the team's website for more information for availability of any future games.
Don't forget about our following giveaways. Come to the game.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. And here's a look at some numbers for Tyrese Halliburton.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. At small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. And it's Bradley in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Suns, MP is out there with Green. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Williams in at the 5. All right, Richard, what's something we often see in the second game of a back-to-back?
A lot of times you see tired players, but that's part of it. Can you play through that fatigue? That's a big portion of being an NBA player.
Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Nembhard, good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Back to MP. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Suns. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Guys, back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Baseline jumper.
And just a tough guy to get around. Halliburton very effective defensively, forces the rogue shot.
And they pick up 2.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
Pass to Brooks. Outside O'Neal. The 3 ball. They get it back. Here's Williams. And finally they hit one.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Nembhard outside. Halliburton against MP. The 3. Halliburton, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that one's good. Green.
The defense does have Green well covered, but look, he fights through it and finds a way inside.
Here's Halliburton. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Now here's Nembhard, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Outside, Green. Back to MP. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Brooks, the pass to MP. Halliburton with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Timeout by by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. This, their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season. Now Toppin. Yet to see a basket. McConnell finds Siakam. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Obi Toppin out there with Shepherd. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Siakam in at the center, locking down the middle.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
2 on the clock. Green's feeling it at the arc.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. And here's Siakam. Over Booker. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Siakam's got 6.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers, wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Here's MP. Muscling it home, MP.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Toppin, a screen on MP. Halliburton misses. The Suns leading. Green for 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Shepherd. Halliburton outside. And he's going for the oop here. Toppin's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
For 3, Booker. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead. 3-pointer. The Suns clear it. Richards has got 5 rebounds tonight. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play. Brian, back to you.
He spreads it around. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Mark Williams, he's checked in for the Suns. O'Neal comes in for Devin Booker. Then for Indiana, Bradley, he's checked in for Siakam. Mathurin comes in for Shepherd. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. Here's Nembhard. And Indiana misses again.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by MP. And Indiana misses again.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
The turnaround Jay. Mathurin with a steal. And here comes the break. Uses the glass on the layup.
You're talking about a sensational athlete. Mathurin is so tough in transition.
Here's ABC. MP getting it done inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Halliburton. Offline from the top of the key. With 1 on the clock. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes the first half. The Suns on top. They're up by 6. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome, everybody. It may be
And taking a look at the Pacers, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Suns.
They have played like they wanted, fighting for every missed shot. You love to see that passion, man.
Yeah, you can sense the urgency in their game. We'll see if they can sustain it. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. We've got Mark Williams. Royce O'Neal is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Green, and it's MP in at point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
MP outside. 4 on the clock. No good. Pacers trail by 3. Siakam with it. Green picks him up. Outside for Halliburton. For the tie. Rebounded by Green.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, BA. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You take a look at Phoenix. They've started strong this year, holding the second-place spot.
Well, right now for the Suns, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Looking to get it going. Here's Bradley. And a miss there on the triple.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
MP, the pass to Brooks. Halliburton against MP. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
MP outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton. And now that we have an opportunity, let's check out the top scoring rookies to date. MP, number 1.
Every year we see people enter the league and put up points. He's been in a league of his own.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Green. And the Pacers also making a change. Toppin's checked in. Pass to Brooks. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Nembhard. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. A shot from the mid-range. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Halliburton's got 10 points.
They're creating space on his own. Halliburton with a sweet move to create enough daylight for the bucket.
MP scanning the floor. O'Neal on the wing. Fires the 3. cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. And RJ, you grew up in Phoenix. I imagine still a lot of connections in this neck of the woods.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to win a state title in the same building that the Phoenix Suns play in. Some of the same ushers are still there. Then I played my college ball just a few hours away in Tucson. They're down.
The Suns lead by 9. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. On the wing, Brooks takes a 3. Rebounded by Halliburton. The Pacers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. To the wing on the left. Toppin outside. Siakam against Williams. Pass to Nembhard for 3. Knocks down the triple. Nembhard's got 6 points in the quarter.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Back to MP. Takes the hit. MP still gets it to go.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Siakam for 3. No good that time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means.
Going with almost an entirely new group here. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Dylan Brooks checked in for Allen. And MP subbed in for Devin Booker. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Bradley, he's checked in for Huff. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Toppin. Nembhard, he's checked in for Shepard. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. At small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. And it's Bradley in at the 5, down low. Now Brooks, 6 on the shot clock, and he nails it.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Halliburton. Williams rips down the board. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Money from 3.
Continuing to improve that 3-point shot. Green hits this one.
Yes! Using that window!
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Now Brooks, let's loose for 3. The 3 ball is down.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dylan delivers.
Here's Siakam. 1:46 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Phoenix leading by 4. Now Green. Outside MP. Right side Green. From 12 feet out, cash.
I love seeing Green capitalize from that mid-range. These shots help get him into a groove.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Now Siakam. Nembhard outside. Here's Siakam. Jacks up a 3. Williams rips down the board.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Now Halliburton puts up the tray. Oh, it's off.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not gonna miss that.
Now Brooks for three. It's money from deep.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Now Halliburton shoots a three. Oh, Halliburton deadly from deep.
And what a huge moment from Halliburton. His guys give it to him for these exact reasons.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your side.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Up top, Siakam. He's covered by O'Neal. Can't get it. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brooks. Beyond the arc. Siakam there for the rebound. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Oh, it's off! So Phoenix wins it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. for Grant Hill.